It's all about timing, isn't it, Tapex? Yeah, you're right. I should pay more attention to the time and be ready in advance. Although it's one of those things that you can never, I can never be ready on time. I don't know why. Like either that nerd and his pet. Fuck you, my desperate pet. It's always like either I'm late or I'm taking extra care to be early or be on time, and then I'm ready like I think I'm ready like 20 minutes before. I'm like, okay, well I'm here, so I'm here, I'm ready. There's no need to so I'm good. And then I just wait, and to pass the time, to pass those 20 minutes, I just do something else, and I end up being late anyways. So that's just. How come it's shaking? I don't know. It's probably the despair. Anyhow, back to the game. So back to the trial. We finished half of the trial exactly yesterday, so they were probably going to finish it all and maybe even see the execution. What we found out last time was that basically we're pretty sure, we were almost certain that Nagito committed suicide. Very, very elaborate suicide, but there was something that didn't sit quite well with us. Exactly this, that the cause of death was missing from the Monokuma file. So we're gonna get into that right now.
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Oh, excellent, Tapex. Glad you did that.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
And we already have a theory of our own, right? About the poison.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
This potential killer now is Chiaki, and yeah, I know, Tapex. I really don't want it to be here, but on the other hand, she does seem to, like, she was the one, she was perfectly fine with us making sure before we vote. And usually the killer, maybe she's just extra smart, but usually the killer, once we start to lose the bullshit and go on the right track, he starts to get mad, and Chiaki isn't right now. She's like, okay, we want to take some more time, let's do it. Hey, ASD squared. Nice one. So squared is the dad. That's cute. Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
See, now she's the one pushing towards us that we missed something. So, I don't know, it could still be a suicide. I'm not saying that it's not. Neither is she. But we'll see. Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up. Exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does... Oh, that's pretty cool actually, ASD. We need to find out what it is no matter what. Okay. Let's see if we already have the option of the poison. Which one's that tape? Blood inverter, piece of Monokuma special poison, I think. Oh, right.
Consider
I'm
a
almost
different
dead.
fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
No.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause
That's
of death
true.
something that cannot be seen?
This is probably it.
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold,
Oh, come on.
or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Okay, so I think it was Sonia that said something that can't be seen. Which is the poison,
Let us
obviously.
consider a different fatal...
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
She's right about that.
Was the cause of death something that cannot...
Yeah!
I agree with
Power
that.
of consent.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility.
Exactly.
If the cause of death was something
Oh, I
we
couldn't read
can't
that
see,
earlier.
then we have to consider poison
Yeah,
as a
but the
possible
way
method.
hold on. Yeah, but the way she's talking, it's like she doesn't know what to come up with this case for an alternative death for Nagito, while the others always brought up new different ideas. Well, again, I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, guest Rajit. Front tail. Yeah, of course.
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember. When I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
Yep, it says so for poisoning use only. Not for any other
I
use that
see.
you might think of.
Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
See, she's actually even pushing toward, again, like, this doesn't, maybe that's her backup if she is the killer, which again, I hope she isn't, but maybe that's her backup. Like, she can still prove that there was usage of the poison, but it doesn't mean they didn't kill himself. And maybe he really did kill himself, we just haven't figured it out completely. I don't know.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What is
Well,
that?
he is Yakuza.
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's why she was at his place first, so she could find the poison with whoever was second. She probably asked Monokuma to stage that. You really have it in for her, don't you, ASD?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
He didn't. It was through the air. We talked
His
about it
left
last
hand
stream.
was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
Well, it's certainly an elaborate suicide.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
And I sorta know his motive, right? It's, as always, he wanted to give us more, he wanted to give us, to be a stepping stone for more hope, to let us solve this.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
He thought it was her ever since she tried to split people up at the place with the fire. She tried splitting people up? I don't remember that.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding.
But he doesn't need to
It's not like we're out of
drink it.
possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Yes,
Hell no.
idiot.
No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Yes, it is. The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label? I should think carefully and try to remember it. Maybe the spear was poison tipped? Well, no, if you remember... Oh, it's a logic dive. Well, we'll see it soon. There's something on the label that says exactly how else it could be used. Besides drinking it. Okay, doing good. This is it? Usually it's more elaborate. Okay, question 1. What state was the poison when it affected Nagito? Gas. Maybe if it enters through a wound? Actually, no. Well, I guess that could also work. It probably helped, but it says right on the label that if I don't remember the exact phrasing, but basically that it can turn into gas and it's still lethal when it's in gas form. So if there was some way to heat it up, the liquid, and turn it into gas, Nagito would still die, even if he didn't die from... Ah, damn it, that was close though. What? Anyhow, Nagito would still die, even if he would die from that if he didn't die from the stabbing. Why would he do that? I don't know, just to fuck with us? Oh, come on! Just to fuck with us, maybe, or... Woo! Oh, come on! Oh, I'm dead! Oh, shit, I failed. I was having too much fun. Fuck it. We already had this. I'm gonna skip through this. They choose me. It's wrong. Hold on. Can I save now? No, I can't. I always want to know, like, what... Retry, yes. I'm always scared of choosing no. I want to see what it does, though. Yeah. Load it up. Here we go. Okay, retry. I wonder how much of it he will figure out right now, though. Oh, it's only 2 questions, actually. That's probably why it's taking so long between each question. It's only 2 questions. He'll probably won't connect it to the fire grenades and the rest. Okay. It was over here. Yeah, gas. Speeding straight ahead. How come I didn't touch anything and already my life isn't full? What the fuck is that about? Aren't I supposed to have full health right now? Go. Ah, come on. Oh, fuck it. I can't jump there either, right? Just gotta go slow with this, I guess. There we go. Nice and easy. No sense rushing into anything. This is really boring. Why did they build it like this? Like, I would have tried to jump to the other one, but it doesn't seem like I would make the jumps between them. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his nose, probably, I guess. Well, wounds are nose. I guess, like, if it's gaseous, it could still enter through the wounds. But, yeah, nose was the logical, simple option. Whoa. Whew. Ah, come on! Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yes! There we go. What's that? Gugulf, I suggested it once and I mentioned someone had removed all the other firefighting equipment and we found the poison. That's true.
It's all coming together.
It doesn't mean that Nagito didn't do it himself, though, beforehand. He had a lot of time to do this.
What if instead of
Oh, hey,
drinking
Scribble.
the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
Exactly.
It's written on the poison's warning label.
Yeah, pretty much Scribble. Or Danganronpa, Audio Surf, Happy Havoc. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Vape.
Dangerous when vaporized.
Vape
In other
Nation.
Words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
Breathe that poisonous gas inside the warehouse?
He couldn't have ingested or breathed it beforehand since the effect is... No, that's true. I meant Nagito could have replaced the fire extinguishing tools with the fire grenades. Yeah, that shit was definitely in the fire grenades. What I'm saying is that, and Sonia said that she remembers that there were other fire extinguishing tools there and not fire grenades, but at the moment we were just like, fuck it, let's just use this. So it was definitely in there, but it doesn't mean that Nagito didn't put the poison in the fire grenades and the fire grenades in there, expecting us that as soon as there's a fire, because he set that up too, we'll run over there, grab them, and throw them inside, and then he would die from that. He could have still done that, or in a sense, oh wait. No, this changes everything actually, because this means that Nagito didn't commit suicide. It means that all of us killed him, so all of us are gonna die. Oh shit! Oh yeah, backcountry exactly. Yes. Oh Nagito, you are a fucker. Because in any case we would have died, right? I mean, I'm assuming Nagito, yeah, assuming he has some sort of ace up his sleeve. Did Nagito find a loophole? I think he did. Because it is a loophole, because if we would have said he killed himself, we would be wrong, and we would all die. Or unless, for all the black and, well, it depends on how Monokuma defines it, really. If we say Nagito killed himself, I guess we're wrong because we all killed him. So my question is, but if we choose wrong, then the black end is supposed to go free. That's it. Oh wow, Nagito is actually brilliant. Yes. If you choose the wrong black end, can there only be one black end? Well, usually yes. Monokuma said something like, no matter what, there could be a couple of conspirators, but there's always one guy who actually did the killing. There's always one guy who actually like pulls the trigger or holds the knife or something like that. But in this case, like, it's gas, so you can't really tell. Whoops, you can't really tell from which one. Oh, he's definitely an asshole squirrel, but also a genius. So because it's gas and not like bullets or stab wounds or something, then you can't really tell from which grenade the gas that he inhaled came from. So basically all of them are killers. So if they get it right and they say that if they get it right and say that they all killed them, they die because they chose the right black end. But if they choose wrong and say that he killed himself, then technically the black end goes free. Like, the black end evaded it. Like, all of them together evaded it, which means they can go home. That's the loophole, which is absolutely fucking brilliant, I gotta say. I never would have thought of that. What if the first person who threw it had shit aim and it didn't reach Nagito? Well, neither of them reached Nagito, that's the thing. They all threw at a curtain. They all threw it at a curtain that was there and later burned away. But none of them actually reached Nagito. They all threw at a curtain and they dropped down and broke on the floor. All of them around the same spot. So even a person with shit aim didn't have to aim at a real specific location, just as at a huge curtain. Like a wall, it's like throwing something at a wall. So yeah, all bases covered. And I think we figured out the loophole in this case. The fuckery that we were talking about all of last time. This is the fuckery. I think we just figured it out together. But wait, yes, Giggle. No, I'm saying literally the first person who threw the grenades, they would take the fall. But technically, they all threw them together. And also, you don't know. Maybe the first person who threw the grenade, like the gas or the vapor, went up and dispersed, and like the second or third grenade is the gas that he actually inhaled. You can't tell. That's the thing. Again, it all depends on how Monokuma can interpret the rules in any way that he wants, or make up new rules, so we'll see how it works out. But yeah, this is some good fuckery right here. I'm really proud of ourselves that we figured it out. Exactly, gas is tricky. That's the trick here. If it was a gun or because I thought something about if one of the grenades was poisoned and we have no idea who threw it. Ooh, that could also be. Even though they said that none of the like once they threw the grenades, they said that they didn't see any effect on the fire. If anything, it just grew larger. So it makes me think that none of the grenades really had any chemicals in them. Exactly, Brigitte. And he is known to invent more rules. So we don't really, but well, we'll have to see how it works. So that's it for now. Let's just keep going and see how it'll work. Once I'm not sure if even Monokuma realized it up until now.
But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Because they didn't want to go inside.
The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas. I should be able to explain that mystery too.
The smoke. Because they didn't want to go inside while it was still smoking. Oh, come on! Why it should be that? No, it didn't disappear because of the smoke, but we waited. Okay, then I guess the sprinklers.
Crap!
Oh, right, the sprinklers. Right, I forgot. It's hydrophobic, whatever. Once you put water in it, it disperses. It's
I
perfect.
see.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Exactly. It says on the label too. Again, it's a very specific
The
and very
poison
convenient
gas
poison, but
disappeared
it
because
is
of
a
the
story.
Sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Exactly. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, which means it would go down exactly to where Nagito was lying around. He didn't have to stand up to breathe it. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
ASD and Technicuddle taking over Twitch chat.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poison. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
You'll get it soon enough,
In the
Kazuichi.
end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
But not real. Well, yeah,
well,
we'll get the
with
fire
this,
grenades
we
soon.
have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death.
The thing is that if they get it wrong, they're out. So the fact that they're looking deeper and deeper and actually figuring it out is what makes them, what might endanger all of them.
All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say? If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
You'll get there soon
If
enough.
Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is...
Oh, nice meme, game. Nice meme. The container.
I see.
Should have actually
are
chosen
you
the meat on the
talking
bone
about
just
the
to see what they were
container the
gonna
poison
say.
was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
You can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place. in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
No.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it completely incinerated. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Come on, connect the pieces.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible! I mean, an accomplice? It is just two...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
What's the meat on the bone meme? That was in the first trial. There was, if you guys remember, during the PTA, the panic talk action, whatever it's called. At the end, after the rhythm game, at the end we need to choose like the order of the 4 words to give the final blow to crush the last resistance of the Black Hand. In the first trial, it was the meat on the bone, or something similar. I saw that and I just panicked because I had to think quickly. I was like, bone on meat the. Something like that. You can see in the past broadcast, and I just freaked out, and I had to do it like 2 more times until I got it right. Because phrasing is hard, you know, especially in translated games. So that's the meme. It's for hardcore viewers who were here from the first trial, I guess.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Really. The thing is that if they just go and vote right now and they get it wrong, they're supposed, if I'm thinking about it right, and Monokuma doesn't put up any bullshit, then they're supposed to go free. So they're really just digging their own grave, potentially right now.
I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel the same way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us.
That's actually true.
He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
Bad Nagito impression.
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga! Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
Ooh, Monami.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
Or accidentally killed him.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
what is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of lightning running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... Ah, come on. Shit.
Anyhow, Suika, yeah, wait, fire grenades, it has to be this. Oh fuck, I'm gonna need everything for this. F, I, R, 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 R. E. Okay, this isn't as bad as the first one, I gotta say. G, R. Shit, N, where's my N? Oh, come on! A D. Ah, shit, I missed it. D. Oh, shit. E. I just need an E. Yes! Okay, well that was way simpler than last time. Anyhow, Suika, yeah, the more I hear about Windows 10, it just sounds like a train wreck.
I see.
Especially with all these mandatory updates and shit. They all sound just shit.
Huh?
Fine, brothers. Just saw that now.
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
Or all of them.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse.
Or maybe I'm wrong and he was an asshole and it is in only one of the containers and then no one knows about that. Never heard about fire grenades until this. I think I heard about them once, but I guess they're not really useful or else we'd hear more about them.
It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
Could that be the blue aluminum lid that we found?
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
Oh shit, so it was just one? So it was just one canister, right? Oh man. Nagito just turned it from a genius to an asshole. If you need to just peel off one seal, and we just found that one seal in his room, then Golf I think was right. That fucking asshole. He just fucked us all. Instead of like setting us all free. We had a plan for a loophole that could set us all free. And he fucked it up.
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
The traitor, obviously. Rajit, but he didn't even know who the traitor was, I think.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
No, I saw that. ASD. Is that supposed to be like Dolan, you asshole? I saw that. I thought it was supposed to be Nagito choking on a thick dick or something. That's censored. Or am I looking at it wrong? Do I need to actually open it to fully appreciate it?
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade. Huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of a fire grenade were swapped with a poison.
So yeah, it's definitely a piece of blue paper. It's this. So it means it was only one. I'm so angry because we just like found a fucking loophole. If you turn everyone into a shared killer, then you get a loophole, and then you choose wrong. You rule it as suicide or something. then that's it. You're supposed to be free, right? I'm so mad that like we figured it out and Nagito couldn't use that to just set everyone free. But I guess he didn't want. I guess he wanted the traitor to die and pay more than he wanted anyone else. But yeah, you're right that his luck could have been a factor here, but I don't know.
I can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's
Oh, it's a
bed when we were
vape.
investigating his cottage.
Now I get it. Cause he vaped the smoke. It's actually funny.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room.
Yeah, but if he, how did he reseal it then?
We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Oh, so he probably used that for to transfer the poison.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
Well, so, I mean, isn't GIMP this pretty much the same as Photoshop? Like the exact same functions and everything, just for free? I mean, that was my impression.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end,
No.
he still fucking committed suicide! Enough already!
No, you idiot.
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
Oh, hey Duncan. Good to see you.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding. You're right. In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Oh yeah, she realized.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide. No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
Exactly.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same? Could that moment be?
The spear fell and the sprinklers activated when the fire started when we all threw the grenades, obviously.
I see.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so.
Exactly. See, even in the animation, they all throw it at the same
To put
time.
out the fire in the warehouse. The poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito. If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us?
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
I really don't know how they're gonna solve this right now, though. It crashed for you, Bats? That's weird, let me check. Seems to still be going okay for me. But if there are any problems, I need to restart the stream or something, let me know, please.
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed
So
suicide!
he is an asshole. He could have really like sent them all free, but he didn't. He's such an asshole. And he plays
who
mind
killed
game,
Nagito?
like these kind of mind games with him.
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Oh, yeah, it seems like it, There we go. I restarted it as soon as I noticed. Yeah, ASD. After watching Dolan's AP they made from the binary stream, I decided it was it felt appropriate. Just the tears falling.
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
I really don't know how they can figure this out though.
The person who prepared the poison fire grenade was...
Nagito, but he wasn't the one who threw it.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
The person who said it was also Nagito. He set up everything.
I see! That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now,
ASD, you can just click on the autoplay button on Save State Heroes, and it should be one of the last ones, one of the bottom ones, because he added it last night.
why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason he set it up, to make someone throw the poison.
I see!
You really don't need, like, we get it, you really don't need all these questions.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
So yeah, I guess to weed out the traitor, as someone here said, I think it was Rajit, that said that, yeah, he set it up to weed out the traitors, and he assumed that because he's so lucky, he would get things right, meaning that the traitor would do it. But how did he figure out that we'll figure out who did it? I mean, I guess he just believed, but still. Again, luck maybe? I don't know.
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison, creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
I'm pretty sure it is gonna be that good golf. It just fits the game. Yeah, his luck is kind of it's kind of a magic plot device that shouldn't really work in a mystery game, in my opinion. But it's Danganronpa. We know how it goes by now.
Could it be?
There's
Was
a lot
that
of bullshit in this
Nagito's
game,
trap?
but it's sort of also the reason why we like it,
This wasn't an intentional
because
murder.
that's how it surprises
This was
us.
a murder that
by
Nagito
bending
forced
the
someone
rules.
to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him? To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison.
Really could have done all of this without the spear and shit. I don't know why he cut himself and did the spear. Could have just laid down anyway and breathed in the smoke, and we still couldn't have been able to solve it.
And then,
But I guess that's just Nagito. Just fucked up mind games.
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death.
Not with confidence. Yeah, you're right.
It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
That's actually true.
even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
And approved by Monokuma, of course. Like, I don't remember who said it, but yeah, he'll always support the option that'll cause the most despair.
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
Yeah, he's a fucktard.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
Yeah, but then they'll be wrong and everyone will die.
That's not the fucking issue here!
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
Yeah. So what are they gonna do right now? I really don't know.
also does not know who the killer is, right?
Huh. Good point.
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know,
Maybe.
this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
So yeah, another plot device. Monokuma is just all-knowing no matter
I know
what.
you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
It might be Google, but I don't see how it's gonna work out though.
Is giving up all we can do? No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably...
Oh, interesting, Wada. You're right. It would be a 1/6 chance, I think, which is the same chance as a Russian roulette with 6-shooter, right?
There's one way, I think.
Oh, waifu.
Really? Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct.
Let's see.
Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then, I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Closing argument? Oh, already? Okay. Well, yeah, I guess there's no PTI this time. And I bought stuff specifically for that. Anyhow. Let's see, gas mask equipped. Just put the oil lighter here. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? Special poison. This is this, so it's not what we want. So what was placed inside the break room? Don't have that one. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? Probably the oil lighter. There we go. His whole body wasn't tied up because you have the thing. No, it's something with the grenade, so it's more over here. This is this, so it has to be. It's probably this. Poison for the shot. There we go. Okay, stock 2. Back to the beginning. Play some music. I think 3-player flush is ready. Okay, so it's over here. His whole body wasn't tied up because he didn't tie his right hand with a burnt rope. MP3 player was probably beforehand. It's placed inside the break room. No, not the break room. Oh, it's this one. So now, this is this. How do you support the spear? We don't have that one. In order to hurt himself, probably prepared this. No? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Popped off the knife with something, a plushie. Actually, well, I don't know if I've gotten good. With the first game, you almost ran out of time. Yeah, but these are a bit more simple, I think. Also, I got an ability in this game that I got that gives me a little extra time, so I don't know if I've actually gotten better at this. But thanks anyway. Sprinklers activate. No, for switching the poison. No, that's not here. Gotta go around. How do you support the spear? I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this one or. I'll try it. I got nothing to lose. Yeah, okay. Didn't really support the spear. I thought it would be the girder, but whatever. He held it that way. Okay, now back then, this is this. Usually where the warehouse was, the video message said it was over there. Stock 4. Putting the duct tape over my mouth, sneak attacking my left hand with my knife. Nagito appears at the restaurant. What was that? Anyhow, so the core is really the last one. What made the spear fall? They let go of the cord with a whip. Duct tape, sneak attacking my left hand with a knife. And we got that. Yeah, this is this. So before everything, where does he put duct tape? Maybe over here? Maybe no, do I have this? No, I think it is this. Yeah, okay. Actually, that's right, Suika, yeah. The description does help a lot, what we're looking for and what this is. It's a huge difference. Okay. Right before switching the poison, he removed the lid. It's placed inside the break room. A lot of fire grenades, but is that the one? Maybe. Yeah.
Here's everything that happened
that's
in
it?
this case.
Awesome. So let's go through everything.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade.
Yeah, I love the little sound, like the literal sound effects.
With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room.
Again, he was so close to like actually going in. Well, it is a sort of a loophole, but he was so close to using a loophole to maybe like free everyone. If everybody's the killer and they choose wrong, they would have all gone free, I think.
The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere.
But maybe Monokuma would have decided that there's no such thing
While we were looking for the bomb,
as a shared
that's when Nagito headed over to the
responsibility.
goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door...
Oh look, the naked gray man brought all of his friends. I just noticed that.
...to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope
Getting
on his
revenge
right
on
arm
the great
beforehand.
man. Great men. There's a whole group of them now.
In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted.
Again, why? Why did, like, I get the spear as to that, for the possibility that maybe he did kill himself, and that the spear was what killed him and not the poison. But why did he hurt himself? That's what I'm not getting. Why did he cut himself so bad?
First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream,
Why, Nagito? I mean, I'm not opposed
he
to that,
stabbed
because
himself
fuck you.
with the
But
knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
to throw people off? Okay. It's kind of weird though.
Finally,
If it's an unsolvable case anyway, then why throw people off? Like, I don't get it.
he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade.
That probably hurt.
He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse.
To create an unsolvable, solvable and unsolvable. Oh, that he wanted us to think it was solvable, just to realize it isn't. But we entered this trial and the investigation thinking it was solvable anyway, right? I don't know. It just feels like overkill to me.
But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. Panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades.
Complex. Yeah, I guess that's one way to phrase it.
We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor.
Isty, how do you manage to make them so quickly? Jesus.
There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer.
This is a pretty neat case, I gotta say, though. Like, all of this, like, now seeing how he prepared all this, it's really pretty smart.
At this time, we
Like,
still
good
don't
on the
know who
developers
killer
for actually
is,
thinking
because
about
the
this
killer
whole,
wasn't aware they
how you could
killed
do
someone.
this.
Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
That is a weird portrait of Hajime.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought.
It's her?
It's impossible, isn't
Well,
it?
she just doesn't have an answer.
Are you saying we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
You meme so hard to computer crash. Well, that's what happens when you're not prepared for a meme overload, ASD. It's gonna happen, Suika, eventually. It's just a matter of as soon as Virtue's Last Reward gets a PC port. But it's gonna happen.
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames.
And I guess he believed that we'll find out who actually did it or something. But how? That's what I don't get. Or that we'll figure out there's some sort of loophole.
And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart.
That we're all the ultimate hope. Except Hajime, of course, who doesn't have any talent.
I want you to try to remember what that is.
Oh, maybe that's why he targeted... Nah. What Nagito believed in? Hajime, definitely not us. His talent, I guess, is the thing here.
See,
Yeah.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we've spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So, it's definitely going to be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
And maybe it was wrong. Maybe it wasn't
right.
that
The same thing
lucky.
happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder. So that's how I did it. That, you only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened in the old building near the hotel. He depended in on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
Oh wow, I don't remember Terratura's voice at all. You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? Huh? I'm left with a red mark?
Oh.
For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. At the time,
Whoa, was that just a flashback within a flashback?
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
Or does it?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Protagonist from last game being this retarded. Actually, it was a bit more. I like this protagonist better. Scribble.
He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Kyoko did all the work. Same as how Chiaki. Well, Hajime does a bit more of the work. I agree with Bats basically that Hajime is a bit smarter than, or slightly less retarded than Makoto. But yeah, because there Kyoko really did everything. He was just along. I agree with Vegeta on that. But over here, Hajime does do some things. He does come up with some of the stuff. Though again, it's mostly Chiaki and Nagito who move it along.
A target? Who?
The traitor.
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
Of course, he didn't risk. He lost his life for that.
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
Oh come on, you can't be that stupid.
no, I don't even have to ask. I should already know what the answer is.
Let's see. That's it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Yeah, luck killing is pretty hardcore.
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
Was being lucky a talent anyway? Isn't it an attribute? Don't confuse them, backcountry. They have a hard enough time to translating this game already. But I'm assuming it has something to do with translation.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook.
But he didn't know who the traitor was either.
To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity.
I think that's a lie. How would he do that?
But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Actually, Tapex, in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, because I haven't played 4 yet, it's a lot of fun to play a character with max luck. And just roll with it. Just like everything else is at 5, luck at 10, just roll with it. It's a lot of fun. I do it a lot.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker.
Is it going to be on your Twitch? I don't want to miss anything, but my internet is fucking shit right now. Yes, Duncan, if you can hear me, it's going to be on my Twitch and on my YouTube, so you can check either one. Oh, thanks Tap and Bats for explaining.
The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer.
Well, apparently he did,
Damn it!
because no one came
We're
forward.
all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
Yeah, that sounds like Nagito.
That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth
Oh,
shut.
will Monami tell us who the traitor is? Oh, that's gonna be sad though. Please don't let it be. Please let it be Kazuichi. Please don't let it be or Akane. I don't want it to be not Sonya, or Chiaki, or Fuyuhiko, or Hajime. It could be Hajime too. I don't give a shit about Hajime really.
And that concludes my argument.
No, what happened was with the traitor file, the files, they were files for everyone, but Monokuma fabricated a file for the traitor too. So there were 16 files even though there were 15 students. So there really is no way that you could know which one it is, because all of them had files as if they went to Hope Speak Academy. So you really can't tell. And Monokuma confessed that too. He said, "Yep, I fabricated the traitor's file because I don't want you to know who he is."
Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but
The only thing we can do is believe.
I guess. This is kind of gay. I mean, I would have liked it better if, like, for once, he wasn't lucky or something.
If we don't,
But
then we
yeah,
just
he
be
YOLO'd
relying
it.
on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
could they just have a hung jury? No, Monokuma will probably kill them all if they don't vote together on the same guy.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now. If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
What's my onion on Nagito right now? Well, we'll see. We're still in the middle of his plan. I have to see how it works out to really judge him. But right now, I think that my onion is that he's an asshole and a genius. But we always knew that he was the smartest guy in the room, except maybe Chiaki. But he was also an asshole, so he used his genius for evil.
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it.
No, Chiaki, no, no.
Because they weren't created to do that.
No. Wait, created? No!
Chiaki?
No!
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
No, 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 no. No.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime?
No! No!
Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
No!
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
No!
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence.
No!
They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
It's Kazuichi, I know it. Oh, come on! It had to be Kazuichi! No! No! Well, Well, not Sonia. Not him. Akane! Ah, god damn it. Fuck! Fuck! I was really hoping. Ugh. No! Ah!
It's... you?
No! Fuck!
Chiaki, you were the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Oh, waifu! My waifu!
Aw, you totally guessed right.
No! You and she knew it? But she's a robot. She was. Ah, fuck! Ah, fuck! Why didn't I fuck her when I had the chance? Fuck! Ah, then I could have known. I could have known. Fuck!
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it! Why? This nonsense is... Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
No.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
Ah, fuck, I have no waifus left. All my waifus are dead.
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation.
But of course, Sonia's not my waifu, she's Gundam's waifu. Ah, fuck. Anyhow. Future Foundation are probably good guys, and it's a good thing she was with us. She kept us alive, all that kind of bullshit, but still.
That is obviously
She's
a
gonna
lie.
die. I don't care about her being a traitor, I care about her gonna die.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
She was probably constructed. It's probably what I thought. Ah, fuck.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Oh my god, Bad Country. That is the most heartbreaking image. The two traps. Oh, that's oh, I'm speechless right now.
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
Dr. Friedman, all waifus are be killed. Seems as I came in too late to the story. Good commentary, but must leave before spoils. Okay. See you soon, Dr. Friedman, or Frienderman, Dr. Frienderman. Hope you come back soon.
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
Because she couldn't, she was programmed. Otherwise, someone probably flipped a switch or something, or only in case that everyone else is in danger, she can confess. Or maybe she knew that the bomb wasn't real because she's a robot, apparently.
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Of course, because you're perfect. Huh?
Hey Hajime, can you do me a small favor?
Oh, fuck. My heart.
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you.
That's exactly what she's asking.
There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Oh, fuck. We saw it in the factory too. We saw that they could make androids. Or synths, whatever you want to call them.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
Why do I always fall in love with Robochicks? I don't know. I do not know, guest. Who I assume is Mori.
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't
What?
the traitor.
I can't. What? I can't take all these fucking twists.
Monami?
Too bad.
What?
I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
Yeah, is someone lying here? What the fuck? What's going on?
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere.
Oh, Monami.
That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
What? I don't get this. What's going on?
Hajime,
I can't.
you're going to listen to my request, right?
I can't take this. Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
I'm pretty sure Monami is trying to very weakly cover for her. Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here. Is that the only way? Oh, and of course, panic talk action. Of course, I know what the relationship is.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. First open and mix. I can't lose. I won't let you. First
It's a
open
reload I
and
can never
mix.
get right for some reason in this game.
I'll lower your grade. Hajime, you stupid face.
Come on.
Let's all get along.
Oh, fuck it.
Hajime, you stupid face. Let's
Come on,
all get
keep going.
along. I won't let you. First open and mix. I can't lose.
Actually, I might beat her with the focus gauge this
I
large.
won't let you.
Yeah, I think I got this. Oh, this was some bruising.
First open and mix.
And
Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Mono Mi's notebook.
This is the end! When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with a new Sami logo.
So
on it.
yeah, it was a lie. Usami was just trying to cover for her. Scribble, just forget about it. It's the last time we're gonna do it in the game anyway.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh no. So she's gonna write there that they're best friends or something?
So sudden?
Give me that notebook!
And that's why he sold. So wait, so Nagito did know. If it says it in there, then Nagito should know who the traitor was then, right? Yeah, Gugolf, this is the last trial. So that was the last time we do that panic talk action thing. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Mommy's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook.
So does that mean he did know
But you wouldn't know
who
who
the
the
traitor was?
traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either.
There's also another clue we haven't used yet. That Nagito looked at... I guess that just proves that the ancient ruin belongs to the Future Foundation. When Sonia tried to use what she thought was a bomb and ended up as a firework to blow open the door to the ancient ruin, Monami was there watching her. So I guess maybe that's just to confirm that that building belongs... Oh no, maybe that's... Monami was there. Okay, now I get it. Monami was there and saw that those aren't bombs but fireworks. She told Chiaki that, and that way Chiaki knew not to confess because they weren't in real danger. So that's probably what that piece of evidence that how we'll use it.
However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No. The truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Handwriting?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Okay. Oh, the Haji... Now I get it, yeah. Well, yeah, since Monami can't write, then yeah, that means that only Chiaki would know. That Hajime, if you remember in the funhouse, Hajime wanted to go into the final dead room because he was so delirious from hunger that he was sure that the exit is on the other side, and Chiaki stopped him, and it says so in the diary. I remember now when we looked at it.
The topic we discussed in that diary
It's the final dead room.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Day 16. Been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. The only person, well, obviously Monokuma and Monami would know about that, but since they can't write, the only person who would know about that would be Chiaki. Well, I guess Monami, I guess if we're really thinking about it, Monami could have just told any other guy, they could have told the traitor that happened. But assuming that this is a report that was supposed to be put in by the traitor to Monami and the Future Foundation, then yeah, it works perfectly.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room. But the only one who knew that.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out! With this, I can finally get out! You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
Fuck.
There must be some mistake.
I wish.
I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her?
She really was she's not really the traitor. That's the thing we're supposed to get from here, I guess. Like she's an outsider, but she's not really a traitor. She is her friend.
Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Why couldn't it have been the cuck? Why did it have to be my waifu?
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
Oh, poor Sonia.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you'd do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
There we go. But she knew.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word.
I knew this would be a factor. I knew there was something weird about the fact that she's supposed to be absolved and like cleared of all suspicion for being the traitor just because she did that.
Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader.
Both our bombs? Let's see. Well, I can't really go into it right now, I guess.
Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Well, she knew, again, it depends on when. Oh, but Nagito couldn't have known. If the incriminating factor is the fact that that it's written about Hajime there, then Nagito couldn't have known that only Chiaki stopped him, so he didn't know. Okay, so it does work out.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
Sonia, she's aching, so I feel her.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but
then nobody will be saved.
Okay, and I got the right piece of evidence too. Hopefully. Sony's account probably. There we go.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
She did.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Nope, okay, that's the one problem.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate
Oh no, it's
it.
this one. It's not just you, Monami knew it
Unless you
too.
know a whole lot about bombs. There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Okay, let's get right to Sonia.
Chiaki is not the...
When we were trying to turn... Didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to...
There we go.
That's not it.
Can you shoot people with truth bullets? No, that's not the way it works.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Yep, she's realizing it.
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I did not want to hear that!
Oh. Oh, poor Sonia.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Okay, I'm not sure which one I need to use here. Let's see. Sony's account, Monaco's account, Monami's notebook, the piece of paper, Monami's mission poison. The file,
Even
maybe.
if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted
What?
too.
I'm done with the cuts? How come?
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I don't have enough cuts. Can I win this?
Sonia, she's panicking pretty badly. I won't have enough words if I counter her right away. It might be best to wait for Sonia's words.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake,
What is this? What does that even mean? How much should I
that
wait?
does not prove Chiaki is the
Oh.
traitor. If
There we
that
go.
counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah, I got it now. Yes, Dolan.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that
Go.
counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
Oh, Cherish! Cherish, you're here! I'm sorry, I didn't even
After all,
notice.
I also knew the bomb was
Oh,
fake.
come on. Oh, come on.
Even if she knew the bomb was
Okay,
fake,
again, one more time.
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
There we
After
go.
all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
There we go. Finally.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
Why is that, Dolan?
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said
Oh,
so
come on.
earlier, correct? He knows Monokuma
Whoops.
probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand. If
Would you have known
so,
that?
you could not declare that. Monami and Chiaki were working together.
Retreat.
Damn
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to use that on.
Even
Oh,
if she
God
knew
damn
the
it.
bomb was fake,
This is gonna take a while, I can tell.
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Okay. Now let's listen to her again.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her.
I think the first one
What
can
matters
also,
is that
the
she
first
heard
two can
about it
also
from
be done
Monami.
together.
There was
Everything
someone
that
other
involves
than me and
anyone.
Monami who knew that bomb was fake.
God damn it.
That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
Knows everything about this island
Monokuma probably
and
told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
okay. Knows everything
If
about this
so,
island
you could
and
not
fake
declare that.
beforehand.
Monami and Chiaki were working together.
Did he actually know that? Oh, there's Monokuma's account that we didn't use either. What did he say exactly? Monokuma's account. He all along that the bombs were fake, however, he apparently never revealed the fact to anyone, so that's the one. It's the second one. Yeah, exactly, Golf.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
There we go. He didn't tell anyone.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake.
Wait, I want to try that. What was that thing that Dolan posted? Oh, the tab is muted.
A thought.
What's that?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm having a thought. I am having a thought.
That would be a pretty good Soundbite, I guess. Well, I'll listen to all of it later. But that's genius, Dolan. Thanks for that.
But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I'm relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
Which one shares? For the title for the stream, you mean?
That's not it.
Telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
Yeah, Mori. A bunch of the dead ones have special X's depending on their stuff. The stream, yeah. Well, how could I ignore that? Chairs from the last stream.
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is.
The lolly one is too smell box.
Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time.
Yeah.
That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life.
Yeah.
So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Yeah, you're right. Hajime's got it.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before.
What does that mean?
Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive
Oh,
by doubting
I see.
someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
Oh, poor Sonia. She is too pure for this world.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki.
Monami. I'm sorry too.
This is really your fault, Monami.
You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
Have extra time? Watch the abridged version of this? What do you mean by that?
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Oh, shut up. Hey, Weru.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Look up Danganronpa 2 abridged. I'll probably do it when I finish the game, though, because there still could be there are still spoilers to be spoiled.
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
Oh, I don't want to see the execution. I really don't. Well, let's see what rank I get. Did relatively well for most of it, except 10, apparently. B. Rank badass, best rank. Everyone gets it. What's the point of Monokuma coins anyway? I don't know, but whatever. Missteps, whatever. Stop, just stop. Okay.
It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness. Loneliness. Sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who is urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead.
Still don't get why are we believing in her and not in Nagito, because it's supposedly we believe that she believes in Nagito's luck, right? That's what we believe in. But whatever. Fine, I'll do it. Ugh, no, she's on the left. Oh, look at her, so pure, so cute.
Even so.
Also, I'm a bit surprised there isn't a choice like in the first game, where it can lead you to game over. Which turns out not to be a game over. Oh, she is guilty. So the luck was right. God damn it. Fucking hell. Fuck you, Nagito. Just fuck you. You know what, Bats? You asked me earlier and I told you I wanted to wait until I see how this unfolds. And there we go. Yes, ASD, this and the binary thing. I told you I wanted to see how this unfolds, and right now my onion on Nagito is fuck Nagito. Fuck him. Killed both of my waifus. Fake Byakuya and Chiaki. He killed both of them. Fuck him. With a capital fuck. That like that. That's how I feel about it. It's not his fault. It's his fault that he it's his fault that he chose to make the traitor the killer and not just release anyone in the way that we thought in the beginning of the stream. We had a loophole. If he would have put the poison in everyone's grenades, it could have been able to. You couldn't tell who killed him, so all of them would be killers. So if they would have said that he killed himself, it would be wrong, and they would go free, because the Blacken has to go free, right? So that's the loophole. But whatever.
Man, I'm pooped! Let's go ahead and announce the result! The traitor from Future Foundation and Nagito Komayuda's killer is...
Loophole would have killed you? We don't know that. Since we're the killers and we chose wrong, then the killer, if the killer chooses wrong, then he still gets out, right? So it should work, in my opinion. Chiaki Nanami! Her name is probably like an anagram of traitor in Japanese or something, or robot.
Are you serious? That was correct?
The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Oh, such a cutie.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause...
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
well...
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right?
um...
It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're not just gonna answer, right? Like, if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry. That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So, the traitor was revealed, and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh? This is really a sad ending, I gotta say. Like, I got left with a bunch of fuckwits. At least in the first game, we had Byakuya and Kyoko. So I could believe the future was gonna be alright, but here, I mean, Fuyuhiko is really the only one I can count out of this bunch. About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer, eliminate them? If so, is it strange? Sonia's cute, but she's still kind of a dumbass, Bats. I mean, I like her, but I can't I can't trust her with the future of the world, as much as I would Kyoko, Chiaki, even Nagito, Byakuya. Strange. I mean, we're nearly lost, right? If Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You've raised a good point! That's exactly it! Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor! Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You've successfully stopped Nagito's plan! I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor! And kill everyone else besides the traitor! Kill everyone else besides the traitor? How can we know that, though?
Are you serious?
That was Nagito's goal? We can't really know for sure.
Huh?
Again, Monokuma just wants despair, so he wants us to believe that Nagito was an asshole, when really he was an asshole, but not that much of an asshole, I guess. Why would... Oh, sorry. Why would he do something like that? Of all the... To form a plan that only the traitor would survive. Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well,
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. Monokuma's explanation seems pretty reasonable. I don't know. I mean, he should have known. Why would he want to kill everyone when he believed that everyone is a symbol of hope? And that he would be a stepping stone for them to become a greater hope and the ultimate hope. It doesn't really make sense to me that he would kill everyone he adored so much. He adored everybody in here. Don't fight chairs in ASD. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki!
Nagito set up an unsolvable murder, hoping the traitor would be the killer, so only the traitor went free when the rest of the group inevitably got it wrong. Or maybe he knew that that would be the only instance where the traitor would,
Maybe that I'm not gonna read the spoiler from Rajit, but maybe he knew that that would be the only instance where the killer would take him out, would like confess. Kind of like he tried maybe the same thing with a bomb, but the bomb was a fake. So this is a real threat, and that's how he knew it.
Chiaki, you really are a kind-hearted person. Huh? You think so? Jeez, I wonder where you got your personality from.
I wonder too.
Perhaps.
If it was modeled after our dad and our big brother. Big brother. Is that supposed to be Monokuma? Who's the dad though? Byakuya? Makoto?
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey! Come
Hey!
on now!
Don't go talking about your family all of a sudden! That's totally ripping off Teru Teru!
I can't lose.
Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win.
Hi-ya!
I must try to retaliate.
Finally! Fight him!
Huh?
Retaliate?
What?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
That is not the retaliation I had in mind.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
What? What? Did you just kamikaze him?
She self-destructed?
But we know there's gonna be another. There are dozens of, if not thousands of other Monokumas.
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma? Like, die?
No, no!
No, there are always replacements. The question is, are there also Monomi replacements? The answer is probably not. So what was that any good for?
I'm not dead! And you want to fucking came out! Man, that surprised me! If only it didn't have a spare, I would have died!
I can't lose.
She has a spare too! Oh snap! Can they actually fight though?
Hey, wait!
Again.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
What's going on here? Are they gonna keep doing it forever?
Not yet! Seriously, stop it! If you don't stop right now, it's all going to be destroyed!
Most intense anime battles of 2016, definitely.
Of course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
You could have. Why didn't you do this earlier, though? When all of your students were still alive.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life. Monami, you...
Hey!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh.
How many? Not that much. Just around...
I don't know how to say that in English. It's like 10, whatever. Square root of... No, I don't know how to say this function in English. Sorry.
What did you say?
What?
Oh, it's a million? 1 million. Oh.
1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead. And then...
I don't know how to call them. I didn't learn math in English, sorry. Plus, we all know I get nervous around math.
That's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad.
Except I'm not joking! What are you even saying anymore? Don't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created! In the Monokuma manufacturing facility!
So those are not actually plushies.
Wrong.
What? Those were just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma! What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic, huh?
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on! If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me they're not gonna call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
Oh shit.
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
And how many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 in the strength of 60?
Something like that.
You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see. You have just 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
Stop fighting already. Chairs and ASD. Play nice. Didn't you learn anything from this game? Come on, the power of friendship and all that.
I won't give up. Even if I have no chance of winning,
It's okay, Monami.
Oh, she's so cute. She's so pure.
Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them. But
Right?
Monokuma's eye is an M? Oh, I guess you're right. I never actually noticed that myself either.
Damn it.
what the hell is going on?
Um,
I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is
Please listen.
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
This is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations?
Damn it!
Okay, that's it! Let's just leave that talk for later! Because the punishment time's gonna start!
Oh, it's actually based off Hope Speak Academy logo? Oh, didn't know that.
Hold on, just a little more. Just a little more time.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait? That is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't told her I love her.
I'm sorry.
Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer!
Special bleeding service!
Ah! For Monami, too!
Huh?
Why even Monami? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Ah, also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life.
I love how everybody in chat is really taking in the spirit of Monami and Chiaki's words and sacrifices right now, and really just focusing on that, on the love and friendship and hope that this game is trying to deliver. Really touching moment, you guys.
Love, love.
Oh man, this is
Bye,
gonna be a painful
everyone.
one.
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Oh no, why? Fuck this game.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh man. Ugh. My heart. Oh god, this hurts. What? Shit, someone was actually right. Someone in chat actually said they would die from pixel monsters. Ultimate Gaming Shout enemies execution executed. That's not fair, it should be the other way around, if anything. Wait! Yes! Yes! No! 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 Oh, fuck. Where's Adam Sandler? Oh man, that asshole. fuck. Usually I wouldn't have believed it, but because it's the last trial and because in the first game there was something very similar, I wanted to believe, like, because in the last trial of the first game, the protagonist gets, like, you know, ripped in pieces. Yeah. Oh man, the despair. Fuck. And I have to trust these fucking cunts to lead me forward. No one here. Who's the smartest here? I don't even know. Is it? I don't know. There's no one here is smart. I don't know. I guess the three smartest people are Sonia, Fujiko, and Hajime together. It's a three-way tie, but I don't know. Anyhow, I think we're gonna end on a no is the ultimate despair. I might be. Anyhow, I think, well, it's already been 15 minutes past my time because I was just so swept up, but I think we're gonna have to end on a sad note today, on a downer, have a downer ending. But we'll continue tomorrow, same time as today. Yeah, I can't take it. It's gonna be like probably at least another 15 minutes of talking until the trial is over, and they're gonna start asking what's gonna happen. Are they gonna go free? Is it over? And he's gonna say no. There's something else. This is gonna keep going. So I think now is the best time to end this. As sad as it is, I'm sorry it's a downer ending, but that's the way it is this time. I think the chair at the diner is the smartest person there. Quite possible, actually. Cheers. So thanks everybody for watching. This has been a gut-wrenching and a heart-tearing trial. But thank you guys for watching it. At least my pet is feeling, the little chibi me is feeling the same as I do right now. Exactly, ASD. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. If you enjoyed the stream, please follow me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or Steam. That we can get notifications when I start streaming, or if there's a change in schedule, a surprise, a cancellation, a delay. And also you can see my past broadcasts. Remember, we're getting closer and closer to the end. You can affect what game you can choose what game I'm gonna play next. Using the poll on my Twitch page. Right now it's the first Metal Gear Solid, I think, but it's still open, so you guys choose. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. See you guys tomorrow, and Marco. Also, Rip Chiaki.